You're not a victim. You are not a victim. The world is not against you. It is you against you. One-on-one. I know, as cheesy as that sounds, that, it's you against you. It's a fact. You may think you're competing against the billions of other people out there in the world, but you're not. The person you're competing against is your past self. The version of you that is scared. The version of yourself that feels like they can't do things. The version of yourself that maybe was told that they couldn't do things. The version of yourself that is scared to be seen. The version of yourself that maybe has been told that they'll never amount to anything. That's who you're going against. You're going against that little voice in your head that says, no, I can't do that. Or, I know, I tried, but it didn't work, so I guess it's not for me. That's who you're going against. So once you understand this, it's only logical that the only way to get the things you want in this life is to realize that if you want it, you're gonna have to fight for it. You're gonna have to battle yourself to overcome all the negative thoughts you have, all the negative preconceptions you have about life. You're gonna have to fight yourself to get rid of all of these negative thoughts, all of these things that are telling you can't do it. Because it's only you that lets these thoughts into your brain. And you might think, oh, well, it's easy for you to say. But bro, I was in the same position as you, if not worse. There was times throughout my life where I didn't believe I could do anything. I didn't think I was worthy of anything. I didn't think I was worthy of being heard. I didn't think I was capable of much. But you know what? I had to take it upon myself to realize that nothing is true unless you believe it to be true. The sky is only blue if you believe it's blue. Water's only wet if you believe it's wet. And yes, these are extreme examples, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. So think about it. This victim mentality that you've had where, you feel like I can't do X, I can't do Y. Or it's the world's fault why I have certain things or I don't have certain things. Where has this mindset got you, bro? Be honest, where's it got you? I don't think it's got you to somewhere you're happy. It hasn't got you to somewhere where you're content. It hasn't got you somewhere where you feel accomplished or that you've achieved much in your life. So why are you being so stubborn, holding on to it? If this mentality is not serving you and it's not helping you get to where you want to be, why are you holding on to it so desperately? Again, this is something I had to realize about myself, that I was clinging on to something that, one, was holding me back, and two, was keeping me in a comfort zone. Because you may not want to hear this, but seeing yourself as a victim is very comfortable. And it's because you've taken the responsibility of your own life out of your hands. You don't believe that you can control your destiny. And that makes you weak. Listen, anyone they can think of that has the things you want to have, that has the success, has the money, has, I don't know, whatever it is that you want to have, it is very likely this person didn't get it just by chance. You may think they got it by chance, but that is just your brain telling you this. And it's the same mindset of, oh, I can't do it, it's just not for me, woe is me, I'm not able to do things. That's keeping you where you are. Because for a long time I believed I was being realistic by saying, well, some things I just can't do. The way I am is just how I am. But that's not realism. That's not realistic. That's nihilistic. Just because you've convinced yourself that you're not able to do things doesn't mean it's real. You just made it real because you've gone through the same thought process so many times that your brain is unable to even access to other possibilities. Because the truth is, you've become a victim to yourself. You've created this mentality of being a victim because it's helped you stay hidden. It's helped hide yourself from the world. Because it keeps you behind these screens. It keeps you in your room, just on your laptop, just looking at things all day. That's not living. It keeps you in this little cocoon of comfort where you see certain things that you see as being for you and you see other things that you want, but you're like, I'd have to break out of this cocoon to get there, so I'd rather just stay here and say that I can't get there. And I know someone can relate to this because this is what I used to relate to so much. This is the mindset I had for basically the majority of my life. So I know someone else out there can relate to it. And all I want is for you to give yourself the chance. Just give yourself the chance to surprise yourself. Give yourself the opportunity to maybe find out that you're wrong about some things. Believe it or not, you can be wrong. You can believe in something so firmly that you believe it's so true that anyone who doesn't agree with it is completely crazy, and you can still be wrong. And that's something I had to learn the hard way. I was convinced about so many of my ideas and my ideals when I was younger. I believed so strongly in so many things. And then to realize that I'm wrong about it, it does take a level of strength to realize that you're wrong. So I'm not making this video to tell you off and say, oh, you're so stupid, you're so bad. I'm talking to you like this because I was where you were. I was you, basically. I felt depressed, I felt down, I was addicted to so many things. I was addicted to watching adult content, I was addicted to gaming, I was addicted to escapism, basically, trying to get rid of, realizing what I was doing. Trying to avoid the harsh truths of reality that I was in my own way. And I don't want you to go through the same struggles that I went through. Because it can take you to some really dark places, and I just don't want you to experience it because it's not necessary. Okay, so if there's anything to take from this video, it's just that you're not a victim. You can do things. You can surprise yourself. You can do things but beyond your wildest dreams if you just believe that you can. Believing is the first step. Once you believe you can do something, everything else falls into line. Even if you don't believe in yourself right now, just know that there's a version of yourself out there that believes in you, that wants you to achieve things. Because that future self is what I'm channeling right now through this video. Because I'm not where I want to be right now. I know I'm not. But I'm trusting that the sense I have with the path I'm on is going to lead me to a place where my future self is happy that I'm doing this right now. Because it's led to me being where I want to be in the future. If you can't even get to the point where you want to do things for yourself, that is a massive sign that you're not where you need to be right now. Okay. It's good talking to you today. I hope you enjoyed the conversation as much as I did. Hopefully you found this helpful or useful in some way. And hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Alright. Peace.